It looks to be one of the tightest races for years, or certainly when you consider the number of people involved in it at this stage of the season. Arsenal 1 point clear of Liverpool. Villa sitting, of course, on 38 points as well. City at 6-5. Nathan, where have you on since City blew it against Palace? I keep blowing it against everybody else. Are you still confident they're going to win the league?
Well said. I like what you did there. You know, we know they can get better. I think that's one of the things that sort of keeps them in line with this sort of title charge. But for them to be this far off the top is significant, especially when there are 3 other teams, you know, that are ahead of them at this moment in time. I think that's what makes this race particularly intriguing. We've seen the upside of Villa, we've seen the upside of Liverpool, we've seen the upside of Arsenal, and it feels like it's going to be very, very tough and very tight up there. It doesn't feel like a year where one of those sides is going to win 5, 6, 7 games in a row, you know, home and away. So I think it's interesting. I think City's next game after they come back from the Club World Cup being away at Everton, I think that is one hell of an introduction back to Premier League football. So I think I'll probably be able to gauge where they're at more so by how they respond to that game rather than say essentially what other teams are doing right now.
It's brilliant, isn't it, Ian? Well, not City being rubbish,
a good title
but
race.
just overall.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, especially Aston Villa, because, you know, who would have thought they'd be up there, you know, in the top 3 and 4 at this stage of the season. The team I like the look of most at this stage, and I stress at this stage, is Arsenal. I think they're making the least mistakes. They look really impressive. You know, Rice has made a massive difference. He's one big reason why they're better than last season, in my view. City, I think, you know, there's a reason no team in the history, you know, pre-Premier League, now the Premier League, has ever won the title 4 times in a row. And I think they're making too many mistakes. They're having dead patches in games. They allowed Palace back in it. I think that was just indicative of what's been happening with them. So, yeah, they probably will stage a revival, but now they've got quite a lot to do. So, if I was an Arsenal fan, I think I'd be quietly optimistic that this might just be their year.
That'll be a big boost to the confidence, though, won't it, City? Keeping a clean sheet against the Urawa Reds.
It's all right, we've done that bit. Nathan, the concern obviously is that every time a team goes forward, it looks like they're going to score against City. How easy is that to address?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's that sort of simple, to be honest, because as Craig just said, they just kept a clean sheet against Urawa Red Diamonds. So, respectfully, they are working on things. You see, they are getting better. But yeah, I think teams will have an element of belief, and until the game's completely out of sight, you know, they'll push on. It's the same thing that, say, would happen with Spurs in recent weeks, where they take a lead, look like they're being dominant, but then the other side would come back in and get a result. So I think, as Ian said there, it's mistakes. And for me, when I see teams making mistakes, I feel like that's something that those individuals and as a collective they'll try and overcome. And then from there, performances will become better. They'll be more clinical at the back, be more clinical in midfield and up front. So I think the best is yet to come, as opposed to this being a standard that I think they'll have for the rest of the season.
Name you Anfield for us tomorrow?
Yeah, man. The Liverpoolians love me. I can't wait to get over there, Dan. Cannot wait.
What a lovely treat that will be.
Jurgen's waiting on him.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's where it all happened last time, wasn't it? You used to play. I scored against Copenhagen.
Get him a little name
tag. See, I'll get that video out. Scored against Copenhagen. Everyone remembers it.
Nathan, we'll let you go wherever you need to go. Where are you going now? Are you going to stay in London and go up to Liverpool?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Well,
Busy
lovely.
man.
Well,
take care, guys.
Well, yes. We could get a private car. So
looking at the time. Last train's gone north.
Right.
Trust me.
When did you go on the train? You used to train a lot?
Yes.
Really? Anyway, right. Nathan, thank you very much.